While sipping our teas, we're having a ball. Friends for so many years, we've seen it all. Through the thick and thin, through the highs and lows. Come laugh with us on the Bestie Show.
Hello, we're back. I'm Linda.
I'm Shauna.
And here we are for another of our wonderful Besties podcasts. So, what's happening? What went on over the weekend? Anything good?
We had a community sale going on.
Right.
So this time we, since we've been cleaning out the basement, so we put out a lot of stuff. And didn't do really well.
No, you didn't, but you had me thinking you did. I texted her. I knew they were doing the community sale, so I texted her Saturday afternoon, late evening, and I was like, "Hey, how'd the sale go?" She writes back, "Fantastic. We made $1,000." I was so excited. Like, I was thinking, that's amazing. That's incredible, because I knew you had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, that's unbelievable. That's incredible. And I'm all excited. I tell Brianna a couple seconds later, she texts back, "Nah, I'm just teasing. We made $80." I'm like, okay.
$86.
$86. So
everything was packed back up, and I didn't bring it back in. I took it right to Goodwill. New or not, gone.
Yeah, that's a far cry from 1,000, but
yeah,
that's the kind of stuff she does to me. That's the kind of stuff she does to me. So, I had an interesting weekend. I shouldn't even say it's interesting. Kind of sucks. This is going to go back to my saga with my Subaru, my Forester, my car. I had battery issues, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 podcasts ago, which I talked about. And then I said that, there was no problems with that. And it seemed to fix itself. It seemed to be good to go. And then all of a sudden it starts dying again, like out of the blue. So I'm like, okay, so I go to the dealer, they put a $439 battery in it, and I'm not gonna go into a real long spiel about why I did that. But the main reason was because I figured if it's not the battery, and I don't know if I hit on this last time or not, I figure if it's not the battery, there's something wrong, which I think there is. I think there's a short somewhere. And they put the new battery in, they'll be responsible for it and have to fix it. I figure if I let somebody else do it, which Advance would have done it a lot cheaper, but then if it kept dying, then I still have to take it to the dealer. Right. So I figured I'd take my chances. Well, it's a good thing I did, because they put the brand new battery in, I pay all the money. 2 days later, it's dead as a doornail again. It is now back up at the garage. I'm driving along in a rental. So that's what's going on with the car. They can't find anything that's drawing on the battery. Right. They can't find anything. They did the deep cell battery test. They did all this test, and that's, it goes back to when you don't have a male figure in your life, and they're not. It's a fine garage, and it's a fine dealership, and they're not trying to do anything that's, because they see a female. But it still would be nice to just have a guy. You know what I mean? So I might drag Mike up there, because he's big and burly, and I might say, "Look, this is my husband. You better fix this."
It depends on when you go.
I'm teasing. They're going to be fine with me. It's just, I wish sometimes I wish I had a man that I could say, "What do you think is happening?" But I mean, it is the dealership, and these guys are all certified Subaru technicians, and they can't figure it out. So, I don't know. So that's what's happening there. So I'm still driving the rental. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway. So what did you want to talk about? The weather. How it's so...
Why isn't it sweater weather yet?
Yeah, I know.
Why is it mid-September?
I know.
And it's still 80 to 85 degrees yet this whole week.
I know.
No rain in sight, which I don't really care about the rain, even though they say we have a drought.
I didn't even hear that. Are we in a drought?
Oh, yeah, supposedly, because it's been too dry, even though we had such a wet beginning.
We really did. We were. It was torrential for days and days and weeks and all over the country, and now, okay.
But it's still not.
Oh no, the air conditioner's still going.
Mine too.
You're going? Oh yeah.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And that's why fall used to be. Well, we're both fall girls. It used to be my favorite time of year, but now. And I would say I really noticed it over like the last 15 years maybe, because I remember going to different places to pick pumpkins for Brianna when she was still littler, and they were on the ground rotting. Like we would go to our local farms and to pick pumpkins, and they would have all these pumpkins in the field. You just go out to the field, you pick it, and they would be on the ground rotting because it's so hot.
Yeah.
That's not normal. You know, it's.
I mean, we have 80 degrees until like
We do.
end of October.
We do.
I mean, sometimes I know when we were married all like 17 years ago this year, at the end of December, it was 70 degrees. I remember the day.
Oh.
70 degrees.
And that's still too hot for this time. Like, I want it to be 50s and 60s.
That's me too. I'm waiting for it.
Right. We love sweaters. We love boots.
I don't care about sweaters. I want long sleeves. I want boots.
And jeans. I mean, I'm still in capris and short sleeves and thongs.
Me too.
And yeah, it's... I don't know. What are you going to do? But we...
Thongs on her feet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thongs on our feet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Me in a thong would not be a pretty sight.
I call them flip-flops.
I've never called them flip-flops in my life. I always thought thongs was a PA thing. But I mean, I guess it's not. But yeah, I've never... We always called them thongs in my family.
Sandals.
You call them flip-flops.
I call them flip-flops or sandals.
I don't know that I've ever heard you call them flip-flops in 40 plus years of friendship.
Flip-flops.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I should start doing that because I don't want to tell people I wear, thong.
No, you're not copying off of me. You need another word.
Okay. Alrighty. I will stick with the thongs, or else I'll say sandals. But anyway.
Got sandals.
So Bree and I went to do something a little bit fun over the weekend. We went to see Vicki Lawrence. Yeah. Because I've always been a Mama's family person.
Me too.
I mean, we remember from Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett.
Honest to God, you don't realize the impact and the people that this woman has met in her life until you hear her spiel and she's telling you about all the people she's met. And her husband was this unbelievable makeup artist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, and retired football player, makeup artist. Talk about that's a little bit of a paradox there, but. And he was like the youngest, I think, head of makeup at CBS at the time because he was on Carol Burnett. The people he's worked on in his life, Elvis and Lucy and just Cher and all these great, like he was pretty impressive, hearing her talk about it. But she was fun. She does the first, I would say 45 minutes to an hour as herself. And she goes backstage for a little while, comes back out as Mama. And I'm looking, and we were right there, right up close. And I remember thinking, now she actually is what she had started portraying when she was, are you ready for this? 24 years old.
Oh my God.
The first time she did it on the Carol Burnett show, she was 24 years old. And they hated it. They didn't like the spiel. They didn't want to do it. The writers, I guess, hated it. But the audience was so receptive because it came off so funny that they kept doing it, and then of course she got her own spin-off.
Yeah.
And
I remember seeing her and I'm thinking, I like that character. Because I used to watch Carol Burnett all the time.
It's amazing.
Oh wow!
And she's really had a heck of a life, all because she entered this contest, Miss Firecracker or something or other, where she was from, and maybe Arizona. And one of the guys that was writing it up in the paper said she bore a striking resemblance to Carol Burnett. Well, I guess her mother cut the article out and sent it to Carol Burnett. Somehow Carol Burnett actually got it, called Vicki's house, talked to her parents and said, I would love to come and meet her and see her in this little show. And from there she said, I want somebody to play my little sister, and bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it happens.
Isn't that amazing?
Sometimes that is how it happens.
Because of that, she lives this incredible, very, very, incredible life with all these different people.
Yeah.
So,
but to do what she loves.
She does, and she's 76 years old. She's not young anymore, and she sang her little the night the lights went out in Georgia. She did that, and then she sang a little song at the end, very sweet, just a little thank you for coming and stuff. So it was fun. She was fun to see, and I'm glad she didn't do the autograph thing at the end like a lot of the people that come. To the palace or wherever do. She didn't want to do that, and that's fine. I get it. But it was packed. There was 3,000 people.
Wow.
It would have taken her forever.
She was tired.
She probably was, and she said she just had bunion surgery, so the poor thing is kind of limping. She didn't want to sit the whole time, so she's kind of limping back and forth from one side of the stage to the other. But yeah, she was fun. There's another thing. I wanted to talk about. our last video we did, and now I remember what it's called. It's called a reaction video.
Yeah, I
even
remember
Brianna
that
said to me, "Mom, you're saying the words. You're saying we're gonna watch this video and give our reaction." She said, "But you can't think that it's called a reaction video."
I didn't
said, "No."
either.
My mind wasn't working. So anyway, we do this reaction video. Do you know what I'm going to talk about? Do you remember at the end? Did you watch it a couple times, the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I did see it.
Okay, did you hear it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, at the end of the reaction video,
I didn't catch it at first. I had to go back when you told me about it.
Apparently, there was a ad, I guess, at the end of our video of Axel that we had pulled up, of Axel and Tom Petty. And we didn't get to hit stop in time. And you can hear this voice. Now, if you go back and watch the last episode, the last podcast we just did, you will hear faintly, but you will hear a woman say something about...
Stuck poop.
I can't even, yeah. Something about if you have how to clean out stuck poop from your system. Yeah, you can hear her say it at the end. And yeah, so Brianna took it and made a little silly snippet out of it. So I'm thinking, I mean, it's the first time we try to do a reaction video, and we end up with that at the end of it. You know, how to remove stuck poop. So apparently there are ads on the internet that will teach you this if you need to know, you know.
It's probably a medicine.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, okay, well, so that's great. We kind of blew that. But anyway. So now we are on, and I've talked about this before, we are on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. Well, the Instagram is interesting. What did I say? Did I say TikTok again? TikTok, I don't know. Instagram is interesting. So far since we have been on, I have had, I'll keep in mind these are scammers, so I don't want the real people coming at me saying, I never did that. I've got somebody named, somebody who said she's Skeet Ulrich's secretary. And he would love to do an interview with us, which anytime, you know, if the real Skeet wants to do that, I'm there. He's just incredibly handsome. He's got those gypsy eyes that just, whew. Anyway, I don't even know if I could talk to him. I'd probably just sit here like a drooling fool. And now we've got Brett Michaels. And you know Brett, he goes on all the time and says he doesn't do that. Now his supposed secretary wants to talk with us. And now I've got Brett's one daughter, Georgia. Somebody pretending to be Georgia, messaging me saying, you know, oh, you know, my dad. I mean, really, guys,
there's a lot of scams.
It's sickening. I mean, it's sickening. The minute you make any kind of account and you try to do something that's either fun or uplifting or whatever, they come at you like out of the woodwork. The scammers and the, like, what the hell do you want? What do you want?
You're not going to get nothing from us.
Yeah, is that what they're looking for? What, you think Brett Michaels is going to, people are going to fall for that? What is the next thing? Does Brett need money? Is that what the problem is?
Yeah.
Does Brett need, or Skeet, does he need money? Because I think he's, you know, he's probably only in a couple millions. He's only done, you know, 45 movies or so. So it's just be careful, guys. And I'm sure everybody out there is smart enough to know. But it's not only sickening, but, you know, it's frustrating because, you know, lay off. So yeah, no Skeet, no Brett. Okay, my newest pet peeve now on TikTok is the people eating into the camera.
Oh, I don't
like. They will go to...
Is that their video, just eating?
Yes. They will go to... And one girl that does it in particular, she's very attractive. She's very slender. So, I don't know, maybe she only does it once a month. But these people will go to different... They'll go to, you know, KFC. They'll go to Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. And they'll get the same item, a chicken sandwich or whatever. And then they'll sit there and sample them all in front of you and tell you, oh, this one tastes like this and this. Or they'll get it from Texas Roadhouse and versus Longhorn or whatever.
Right.
I swear to God, I can't. The ones that bother me the most are the younger girls. I don't see men doing it very often. And they will say at the beginning, this is what I eat in a day as a fatty. And they will literally sit and look into the camera and shove this nasty food into their faces. And people apparently are interested in watching this. No, I do not watch it. It happens to come up sometimes when I get on TikTok to check our account. Sorry.
That's weird things. That's weird.
It's not just weird, Sean. It's disgusting. Like, these people...
Who wants to watch somebody eat?
And what's sad is some of them are very young girls with and with the nails and the makeup and the face.
Well,
and they have very pretty faces, but these are very large girls. And it's heartbreaking to me because, like, they are throwing their health out the window so they can sit and stare at a screen and shove their face with food. I don't understand it. Like, where are their role models? Where are their parents? Where's anybody to come and tell them, look, if you want to do the TikTok thing or the Instagram thing or try to whatever, the same as we're doing. I mean, don't sacrifice your health for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. They know what sells. They know what I guess people want to see, and that's why they're doing it.
I mean, and you're right, and
I don't know why. The craziest things out there, and then people want to see it.
I don't know. I just don't understand it. And to me, it's heartbreaking because if that were my kid, literally sitting there just stuffing their face
I've never seen them.
Oh, it's terrible. And I don't know why I do. I don't understand the algorithm on TikTok yet. I haven't. I mean, I can post like a video of you and I, just a little clip, a snippet, and it'll get 150 views. But yet I can put a picture on of Rocky and it'll say something about Gen X, because right now Gen X is very, very hot on TikTok. And we are Gen X, so I figured I'd try to capitalize on it. Yeah, we're Gen X.
Okay.
I think it's 68 to 84.
We just made it.
Yeah, but well, we're the greatest. You know, we're the greatest generation. But anyway, where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought.
While they're eating on TikTok.
Oh, right. So, but yet, I'll put a picture up of Stallone, like I put one up yesterday, and it was really funny. It was wrong. It was Stallone, and he's kind of smiling, but he's all beat up, and you can see Drago from Rocky IV behind him in the ring. Yeah. And it said if Generation X took selfies, you know, and like, because it looked like Rocky took a selfie, like, look, and I thought it was hilarious, so I put it on TikTok under our page. I'll show it to you when we get off. And it got like over 11 or 1,200 views. Like, so anytime I put anything up like that, I get a ton. Like, I put up a Breakfast Club picture, and it got slammed with, I don't know, 2,000 views. So, you know, and whatever. But I haven't figured out the algorithm yet, or how to, but whatever. I'll start promoting it soon enough. But, so... yeah, anyway, so I was watching I've been watching the real old Price is Rights, like really old ones, I think from like 73 to maybe 84, I think they show, like in that 11-year span. And I decided, I think we should bring back the headband. Do you remember the girls now I wore them in 8th grade? 7th and 8th grade?
Yeah.
Do you remember the headbands that the girls used to wear? I don't even remember how we did it. I guess we put them on and it was like under our hair.
Yeah.
And so you can see it under the bangs.
Yeah.
And there were 2 or 3 girls, and the leg warmers. It's fall.
I don't like the leg warmers.
I didn't really like the leg warmers either, but the one girl came up and she had the leg warmers on, and the models remarked at how cute her outfit was. Do you know 2 or 3 episodes later the models were all in leg warmers? I'm not kidding you. I was thinking, holy, they stole
I remember leg warmers. I remember them, and I had them.
I did too. I remember wearing them once with a mini skirt, because I remember the mini skirts being popular, and then you'd wear the leg warmers. But the headband, I had a lot of really pretty headbands. I remember one had a little gold leaf hanging from it, and I started thinking, I like that look. I'm bringing that back. That and the big giant hoops.
Oh yeah, I still have the big giant hoops.
I have one pair of big hoops, and they got to be big to get up under all this hair to be able to see them. Now you're always pulling your hair up. You could still do the hoops easily.
Yeah, they get in my way.
What they do?
But I have them, and I do like them, and I did like them all the time.
We were like, that was all we. I mean, I had yellow ones and blue ones, and does everybody remember the big?
I did too. The real
I have a gold pair. No, they're not real gold. I wish I had a real gold pair, but they're gold. And they're like that big.
Yeah.
Like, and they're so big that when I wear them, if I turn my head, it kind of like clicks on my neck. So it bothers me. So
yeah, they get in my way.
That's why I don't wear them much anymore.
Me too, they get in my way.
But I did like a lot of that stuff. And I did like the headbands. So I'm going to try and find a headband.
Not headbands so much, but I like the big hoops.
The big hoops. What else was there?
I like the leg warmers, but I don't like to be too warm.
I don't want to be too warm either. But
even though I had them.
It's very, like when you watch those old Prices Rights, it's so nostalgic because, I mean, not only are the prices of cars, like, it's unbelievable, like $2,700 for a brand new car, But that's for the really old ones. But seeing the feathered hair and the makeup and stuff.
I like the feathered hair.
I did too. Well, I think Farrah kind of ushered that in the 70s.
I like that hairstyle.
Farrah had the
like
most gorgeous hair ever. Nobody could touch Farrah's hair. But yeah, it's cute. So I thought about that. I thought, well, let's bring back the headband. So if there are any 80s girls that like the headband look, you know, I say we give it a resurgence. We bring it back.
I'll wear it.
Yeah, you'll wear it. You'll wear what I tell you to wear. I
No.
tell you to wear it, you're wearing it.
Not wearing it.
You are wearing it. I think it would look cute. No, okay. Well,
I mean, I would, but
honest to God, I'm teasing. I don't know where we would even find them. I mean, I don't even know where we would find
I'm
headbands
sure
like that.
they're
now.
out there. You can find them.
Maybe Amazon.
Amazon has everything.
Maybe Amazon would have like old 80s headbands.
Or Temu, or Shein, or...
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Or what's the other one?
I don't even know if that's how you say it, Shein. I think it is, but I'm not sure.
The other real big one.
Wish?
No.
Wish,
Oh.
Temu,
They do a
Shein.
lot of homemade stuff on it. I should know because I bought Brianna a necklace on it. I can't think of it. I'll think of it later. Yeah, I'll think of it later. Anyway, so, I can't remember. Oh, I had told a story last time, and I always want to tell these stories now because I know Renee loves them.
Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee. So, remember we were talking about how you got your license, you were like, what, 16 and a half? Okay, well, I was 19, and I said I had driven long before I got my license.
Yeah, everybody does.
Okay, well, no, before I had a permit, before I had anything. I was only like probably 14 and a half or 15, maybe 15. And I used to drive my mom's car, but just very locally. There was this little, we lived we lived right over the hill from a church, and I could get up to the church from where we lived on a back road without touching the main road. And I would just go up and do circles around the church. Well, as the time progressed, I started becoming braver and braver, and then you could scoot out the back end of this church without my mom knowing, and I would scoot up into where Shauna lived, which was, I don't know, 5 minutes away, 6 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, which, I mean, stupid. I was a young kid. If I would have got pulled over, they probably would have kept me from getting I didn't get my license until I was 19 anyway, but I didn't know I was going to do that. But this one time, I remember we were up at the game room. You want to talk about stupid. And I can't remember who I was with. I honest to God, I can't remember who I was with. Maybe Vicki. I can't remember her last name. It was Sandon. Maybe Vicki Sandon, but I ain't 100% sure. And I was just like this. I was on this kick where I just loved to drive. I just wanted to drive all the time. Well, this car rides by with these young boys in it, probably 2 or 3 of them. And there's me. I just screamed, "Hey, let me drive your car." He stopped the car and said, "Come on."
Yeah.
So
What you did back then?
I did it. So I got in his car. It was just like a little, it was shaped like one of them little hatchback cars that they had back then. And we just drove all over creation. And I remember coming to not Camelot. Yeah, Camelot. Yep. And I was driving around I'd been to Shauna's house many times, but as a young kid, it was kind of like a maze. Her housing plan was huge, and it was I couldn't remember how to get to her house because my mom was either driving me or your dad was picking me up or whatever. And I was all over Camelot trying to find your house. I'm telling you, I drove this kid's car for an hour. I finally find it. I go up to the door. I knock on the door. Your dad comes to the door because I was all excited. I'm like, look, I'm going to tell Shawn, look what I'm doing. She wasn't there. You weren't there. I drove all over creation and you weren't there. So I drove the car back. I mean, the kid was, nothing ever happened, thank God.
Yeah.
Because we did have some awful things that happened up at the game room not too long after that.
Yeah.
But an angel. I had an angel watching over me. Speaking of which, I was talking to Shauna the last time we did the podcast. We were hanging out yapping. And I was telling her, I don't even know what I was talking about, but I said my guardian angel was probably I'm probably on number 6, I would think. 6 or 7 at this point. I'm sure they just stomp off, they get angry, they go to God and say, I'm done, I've had it with this one. Sign me to somebody else so they get me somebody new. And we were joking, laughing. I was just saying that because my life has been, woo. And the second I said something about my guardian angel, I don't remember why, my entire bra, and I'm not trying to be disgusting, but my bra is a little on the thicker side in the back because of I'm a little bit bigger on my bosom. And there's what, 5 of them? 5 snaps on my bra?
4 or 5.
every one of them unpopped at the same time. Every single one. Shauna was sitting across from me because I said, oh, my bra just came on. How? I don't even know. And I cracked up because I said, yeah, there's my angel telling me, you know, enough. Just zip it. So poor Shauna had to hook me back up because, yeah, I just fell out all over the place. So anyway, I thought that was quite interesting. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up soon. Yeah, so Shauna's sister Kim, her wonderful sister Kim is here.
Come and say hi.
She's going to come and say hello to the world, our 300 viewers. Hi. That's Kimba, our sweet girl. So anyway, again, guys, we really
hi bye.
That's her hi bye. We do appreciate the support. If you are watching us on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. Hit the little notification bell at the top so you'll be notified when we upload a new episode so you can watch it. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and yeah, just if you haven't subscribed and you just happen to be watching, you know, we'd love it if you would subscribe and help us out, help us get things off the ground, because we're trying. And
that's all you can do.
That's all we can do. That's right. And we're trying to, you know, to at least make you guys laugh at least once an episode. Sometimes we're boring. We're like, you know, sometimes we're funny, sometimes we're boring. Sometimes we, you know, might just crack you up. Other times you might be like, okay, I'm done. I've had it. So give us a like if you can. Follow us. Everybody stay safe out there. Again, thanks so much. We love you guys. God bless. And we will see you soon. Is it recording?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I see the recording. Okay. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna hit this, and I will count us down. Hello, it's us again. I'm Linda.
I'm Shauna.
And here we are for another. I can't. We're gonna go. That was pretty good. I don't know how long we got. I'm going to look and see here.
My mom always did this at the door. And I said, you have to put your thumb out. She always did this.
For I love you. We were only at 25 minutes. Son of a bitch, we had way more time. I don't know how I managed to do that.